Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you, I guess almost the evening time now for a movie review. And I thought I was gonna work today, but apparently it started raining like crazy. And yeah, I guess it was that day where I just stay home and watch movies or whatever. And play video games too as well. But yeah, this movie review is for The Tomorrow War that I just got done watching, with Chris Pratt in it and J.K. Simmons as well. So I'm going to discuss what I watched for this movie and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, the chick that played Chloe in the show 24 was actually in it, but I can't spoil what happens to her in the movie, but she was good in it. Um, I have to remember her name actually, but I don't remember some actors' names sometimes, but still, this movie was good. It was not that disappointing. Um, Pretty much, there's these people in the future themselves come from 30 years in the future to tell them that there's going to be a war in the year 2051 or somewhere around there. And pretty much, they have to, I think, a few years pass after they were warned that there's going to be a future war uh, between these white spikes or whatever I think they're called. Yeah, white spikes. Uh, and pretty much they have a leader of the white spikes, and they pretty much do this thing where they jump into the future to save that future. And uh, I think the dialogue behind it's actually not too bad, and the plot itself wasn't that confusing. Pretty much, they have to save a future and then save their own, and try to find a way to kill the white spikes in their time or their present instead of the 2051 present or the 2051 future or whatever. Because at that time, it was like 2021, and it led to 2023. A few years later, or something like that. But pretty much, I thought this movie was good. Chris Pratt in it was actually very good in this movie. I really enjoyed his character, Dan, or whatever his name was in the movie. And J.K. Simmons was pretty good in this too, so can't believe he has like a gray beard in this, mustache and beard and all that in this movie. I'm just like, wow. Yeah. But overall, I think The Tomorrow War was a good movie. I highly recommend you check it out. I don't know if it's going to be on my best movies because there were some points in the movie that felt a little weak. Like, there were certain predictable moments in the movie that I don't know if I really liked. Like, how Chris Pratt, it made it sound like he was crazy after the 7 days he had to go to war with these aliens or whatever. The white spikes is what they're called. And it made it seem like when he was talking to his wife about how he saw a certain someone that he did not recognize until he finally realized who he recognized. I can't spoil what it is, but pretty much The Tomorrow War was a good movie. So for a score, I guess I'll give it a pretty good rating of a 8.5 out of 10. This was a pretty good movie. I highly recommend you check it out. There are some moments in the movie that felt flat, but for what the dialogue was going for, I guess it wasn't that terrible. Um, yeah. I was gonna give it an 8 out of 10, but I was like, you know what, fuck it. it was a good movie, or a pretty good movie. So yeah, highly recommend you check this movie out, the new Chris Pratt movie that came out last month. I'm sorry that I didn't review it anytime soon. I just didn't come around to it because I was busy doing other reviews and music reviews and then a few movie reviews time to time. So I've been slacking on getting caught up with the new releases. But definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Tomorrow War if you've seen it. It is like a almost a 2.5 hour movie, so you're in for quite a lengthy movie. I do like the ending to the movie. It actually ends where there's not going to be a war in the future kind of thing. Uh, in that future, but pretty much if you kind of get the concept of the movie, what it's trying to explain to the viewer, then yeah, you'll really like this movie. I really like this movie. Uh, in my opinion, I think it's pretty good, but hey. But if you like this movie review I made for you guys, review I made for you guys for the Tomorrow War, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I guess I'll return to you for another movie review a little bit later, at a later date or something like that. I don't know. It might be for the Boss Baby Family Business because I gotta check that movie out. I never watched the first one, so I'm unsure what to think of that. But I guess I'll review it or skip it. It just depends on if I want to review it or not. But I think Chris Pratt did a very good job in this movie. So did J.K. Simmons. So did Betty Giplin, I think is her name. She was in the movie The Hunt last year, and I quite enjoyed that movie. Uh, which it was a pretty fucked up movie. But anyways, I hope you did enjoy this movie review. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Definitely stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next review.